Wait,
Oh
holy shit.
my gosh. Hello,
I forgot.
everyone.
Thank you for the Horsomi with shades. She's shielded from the sun.
Oh, thank God. This is really helpful because it's actually 1 a.m. and so she doesn't need them.
This is actually quite helpful for the fact that it is dark and it will make it darker.
I wear my horse slowly at night, so I can.
Awesome.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
able to
this
be
is.
your own person tonight just with a stream this late, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, if no one else got me, I know Rotten Dingo got me.
Uh-huh.
You know, the reason I'm doing this is because, this afternoon I, did a bit of, like, busy work in Pearl version, and now it's time to continue doing that, including checking on our honey trees. So let's...
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Entirely possible that we'll add a Pokemon to the dex, so you don't want to miss
Yeah.
any of that.
Wouldn't want to do that without y'all. Or at least without people being able to watch it on the VODs channel later, and given that this stream is probably going to be like 15 minutes tops, it's going to be a nice, easy watch for folks.
Uh-huh. It'll be Pokemon Pearl like 3.5 or something.
Yeah, 3.5 Megamix HD, whatever.
Yeah, 365 days over summer or something.
Yeah, yeah, the one where Sora crashes out and becomes an architect. Yeah, that one, dear.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's get right into it. Hope y'all are having a good night.
Uh.
Alright, let's get in there. Yeah, so here you may notice that my step counter is higher than it was before on account of the fact that I was going around setting up this stuff earlier today. So over here you got... That's nice. We got these berry bushes here, and these berry bushes are significant because they are... Yeah, see, these 12-hour ones are in bloom.
Uh-huh.
They are nearly done, and there are some 16-hour ones here.
Oh,
They like
happy.
Warren and Lepa plants, which I'll just be collecting all of these in the morning. But this watering is very important, such that they do not go thirsty, and then produce less berries as a result.
Dear, the honey tree was quivering.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary.
I just wanted you to know that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so
I
I'm
feel
just
like
gonna...
the layout of Eterna Forest is also like different in
Is it?
Diamond Pearl. I don't know, it feels like it to me. I feel like there's like a longer path up top at the map.
Huh.
Oh hey, scary boobs.
My scary moves! Yay! That's great. I'm not here to get experience, bro. I'm just here to get fucking fruit.
Yeah. That's the slogan for our life.
Uh-huh. Ain't it ever?
Hmm.
Yes, I forgot to plant in those couple of patches over there, but it's okay because down here I did plant these two.
How? I think I remember a friend of mine
Yeah.
talking about how when these games like came out, they also got into like this like cycle of like planting and watering and checking on berries, and to the point where they just stopped progressing in the game because it was all they were doing. Their
fucked up.
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl had become a berry management game.
It had become Song of Seasons.
Yeah.
Let's think, who's going to not kill whatever we fight here? 45 degree with Scratch, maybe? Yeah, that seems like our best bet.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah. So, yeah. Wouldn't it be so
Let's just
fucking funny, dear, if I just like click A on this and it's fucking Munchlax?
Let's see.
Burmy!
It's Burmy. It's Burma.
It's Bermuda! Yay!
You're looking a little Burmy.
Lord. Don't kill it. Thank you.
Burntly.
Oh, true. I guess. Alright, I think that's probably enough.
If it was me, I would go for one more, but I also understand the fear of a crit.
Yeah. Plus, the netball makes it easier. Yeah, like that.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Hello? So that's nice if we want a Motham, but we're going to need a Lady Burmy to get a Wormadam. Dear, did you know that if its cloak is broken in battle, it quickly remakes the cloak with materials nearby?
Wow. Do this and then I give it a Dorito bag.
Yeah.
I mean, are Motham and Wormadam, like, worth it? Is Wormadam
For
worth a
Dex,
damn?
yeah.
Okay, for Dex, yeah.
For Dex completion.
Is Wormadam worth a damn?
Fuck it, I guess I'll slather it again.
Yeah, just keep slathering that, bitch.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, so I'll restart the timer on that front. Hella.
You've literally got timers going.
I literally have timers set on my phone so that I can remember, or on my computer so that I remember to do this stuff.
It's pretty swag.
Yeah.
Pretty swagful, dear.
Okay, I guess I didn't slather this one.
You shall now.
Weird.
She shall slather on the seashore.
Okay. That too. I like the little dance that Shellos does. Just moving and
It's like
grooving.
a cat wiggling its tail.
Yeah. Hunting my duck.
Also, I don't want to jinx it, but I mean, I feel like I need to note this. I feel like my stomach like hasn't hurt the past few days.
Well, that's good, dear.
Yeah. I don't know how much of this is like real progress and how much of it is just happenstance, but I mean, I've literally have not really been eating that healthy. I ate Popeyes yesterday and it didn't hurt, so. And I ate 4 slices of pepperoni and cheese pizza today and it didn't hurt. What if it's my fucking antidepressant now swallowing it whole, like helping it not hurt? I don't know.
I really don't know. Alrighty. Back over here. You know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Show me the money.
Show me the munchie.
Wow.
That's Wurmple.
I got one of those already. Yay!
Kill.
Kill.
Hi, Ease. That is indeed Worm of my pull.
Oh, true. Actually, yeah. Well, that was all I had to do today. Was check those trees.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I guess we have a brief little bit of time to slopcast here, just to ask how are y'all doing today?
Yeah, Ease. Ease.
So that
Tell
I
us
don't.
about your day.
Yeah, so that I don't, you know, go offline the second he shows up like a joik.
Did y'all see the cunty shark guy got in Rivals 2? Yeah. It's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
awesome. I really do like his design.
Yeah, we have
One
Shovel
thing
Knight
I've
at
noticed-
home.
Yeah, we do have Shovel Knight at home now. It's great. One thing I'm liking about Rivals 2 that I'm noticing, especially with Absa now Slade, is that they've added so much more color to these designs. Because, like, Absa was primarily, like, gray, and her hair was, like, wine red, purple-ish. And now in Rivals 2, she's, like, more of a blue-gray with, like, pink hair.
And pronouns.
Yeah. And pink wool, I suppose, whatever. And yeah, Slade seemed to also be a character who's primarily, like, darker gray. In at least what I saw of him in Dreams of Aether. But now he's been given a vibrant blue color scheme, and I think it's lovely. It's okay if they want an indie character from Yacht Club, they can ask for Mina, who fits the setting better. I don't. Oh, Mina the follower?
Yeah.
Oh, she's like the mouse, right?
Yeah, the little mouse lady.
Yeah.
Vanya at home.
Uh-huh. Of course. They also already have Olympia, and they will eventually have Palm, so that's two rodent characters that is on deck. Or one rodent character already in the game and another on deck.
Hmm.
And it's also the Shovel Knight devs. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm glad that they got that character in and they got to use their ideas from Shovel Knight with a character that they now own.
Yeah.
I think that's just... I feel like there's, you know, like, for a Smash-like, for a platform fighter, I feel like Rivals has the strongest identity. So many platform fighters that try and capture the love of the Smash Bros. Competitive community basically just make their game Smash, but different. Kind of like how a lot of people with Tour Stories make their characters just the original ones, but different.
Well, they
desire to-
conspicuously leave out the fifth. Interesting. Anyways.
But yeah, like, there was like that one fighting game that was like deliberately meant to be like this is gonna be a platform fighter for the Melee fans. They included a character named Kid, K-I-D-D, who is a goat, as a reference to the player Mango, who is described as the goat, or the kid. He was recently like banned from attending tournaments because he was seen like not outright sexually assaulting women, but he was getting pretty fucking close while being
Harassing,
drunk.
let's say.
Yeah, sexual harassment towards the women there, also being hella drunk, and he's long been like a fucking alcoholic basically, so they just banned him.
Whoops.
And his sponsor dropped him too. Like, bro's fucked. That's the thing, because Rivals actively has a design ethos of characters putting things on the stage and using those. Yeah, that's why I think it's got, like, the strongest identity. It's got a thing that it sticks to for all its character designs. The Rivals gimmick is characters bring their own stage hazards, yeah. Also, hi Peyton!
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Also, yeah, no, Bro was literally gray and they changed him to be blue. This is Leica, but in reverse.
Azure Berlay.
T.
How are you doing
Yeah, I'd
tonight,
like...
Bubby Burr?
Yeah... Even it is 1:15 a.m., you might soon be the bed beeper.
True, the bed sleeper.
Which is why we should remove Zetterburn for the crime of being wolf if he was in melee with a fire gimmick. I think he can stay. Look, he's named after a Red Wings player. I can't oppose him. I like that Dan Fornes is a Red Wings fan. Literally named Zetterburn after Zetterberg. Henrik Zetterberg. Then Forsberg got named after a player on, I think, the Penguins named Forsberg? I don't know. I was just about to become a bed beeper, but saw the ping in Discord. Oh.
That's fair. Beer? Have I been John Cairod?
Yeah, I didn't say oh loud enough, but my mom came in to bring Charlie.
Oh, Charlie!
Put him in bed. Oh, so yes, hi Stella, we're micro streaming.
Yeah. We're just talking about our days now that it's like 1 a.m. and then we're all gonna go to bed probably.
Well, I gotta do stuff in the kitchen before I can go to bed, so...
Yeah.
There's pizza still sitting out.
There's Peeba. There's Mama Meeba. There's Mama Sheba.
Mama Sheba.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
also, yeah, Stella, we're talking about Rivals right now, so...
Well, everyone else is talking about Rivals, and I'm sitting here because I don't know nothing about it.
It's kind of a one bunny slop cast when we're talking about Rivals. So when can we get a macro stream? Asking for a friend. Surprisingly, the person that sent this message is not eased.
That would have to be like a fucking like streamathon, you know, like a huge thing, and that'd be so hard for us to like find the time for. We're just so busy with doing art as our jobs, not streaming as our jobs.
I don't know if we could like spare like the time to do a fucking like 8-hour stream.
Yeah, right? We have had some pretty long ones, but...
Yeah, but like typically those, I think we did like a 5-hour stream one time, or like a 6-hour stream maybe? I don't even remember what that would have been though. I personally have done like a 7.5-hour stream when Deltarune Chapter 2 came out.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad that I got to re-experience it, taking my time, taking your time, because I really rushed the end of Chapter 2 because I was so sleepy. Well, not for a second, but hi, we're also playing Platinum right now. I forgot Skorupi's Evil level's 40.
Good lord, what the fuck, are you supposed to catch that thing in Pokemon Mansion?
Fucking, fuck. Oh, I feel like I remember as well in the background of the Deltarune Chapter 2 stream, something was like going on with like one of my friends that started to also stress me out, so I wanted to end it when I could. That's why I'm glad that streaming is no longer a solo thing for me, you know, I'm a person in the stream with my beloved girlfriend.
Hi.
PNG tubers can just take up most of the screen and then it's a macro screen. True.
pretty funny clues.
Oh shit, is this a different theme for it at night?
Yeah.
I didn't realize they did that.
Yeah. Oh, here, let me go to the Pokemon Center. Check this shit out, dear.
I know about the Pokemon Center. I do know
Oh, okay.
already about the Pokemon Center music, but you can go in there anyway. It's very nice.
Huh.
I like when Poke Centers are depicted not necessarily as hospitals, but as like hangout spaces.
Yeah, like in the anime, that's so often like these pieces of, I don't know how to describe it other than like public infrastructure, these like lodges for people who are traveling on routes, these rest stops.
The Pokemon anime, like, presents such an interesting world. You know,
Yeah.
like the Pokemon anime presents this like sort of like public infrastructure utopia, but also there are gigantic swaths of wilderness that you have to trek with no infrastructure in between towns.
Uh-huh.
Each town is like its own little like oasis, and then there's like absolutely like nothing like majorly developed or connected to other things.
They have semi-trucks running on dirt roads.
Yeah, yeah, there's just these like footpaths that are just, I guess, are the routes between cities, because those are the desire paths across a long way. It's an interesting world that the Pokemon. You can't disturb the wildlife? Yeah, I mean, I suppose the wildlife being as powerful as it is in Pokemon does prevent a lot of the things that we can do in real life. It's just I describe the like Pokemon world, at least as it's presented in the anime, as a bit of a utopia, because like health, like there's so much like public health infrastructure. There's the Poke Centers as like rest stops dotted all across like the world. High-tech stuff that is just like available to people. Things like the Poketch and Pokedex and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Dudes just
fascinating.
hand out free fishing rods? Wait, no, that happens in real life too.
It literally happened to Fanny.
Yeah. Our friend Vanny once encountered a Pokemon NPC in real life. She walked out onto a fucking frozen lake in the middle of the city, and there's just like a guy ice fishing there, and he was like, "Hey, you want a fishing rod?"
Yeah.
If only he would have opened with, "A good rod is a good rod, don't you agree?"
I think Tobin could disturb the wildlife successfully.
Yeah, but should he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's the thing about it.
But yeah, no, like I mean, if you had the option, dear, of visiting the Pokemon world for like a vacation there, would you?
Sure. For a vacation,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, like I was rewording that in my head, because there's like, I feel like if you could live in another fictional universe is way too loaded of a question, because then it's like, what about my friends?
I love my friends.
So yeah, if you could vacation in the Pokemon universe, I think that would be lovely.
Yeah, Tobin would be making bank. Get this boy an amulet coin.
If y'all in chat could vacation to the Pokemon world I'm gonna assume that when you vacation here, there also isn't like mass panic that you're gone. Like you just tell your friends you're vacationing here, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I personally would quite, like to go on a vacation to a Salacion town here.
gosh.
I think it would be quite nice to go on hikes in this area.
Yeah.
Go
They also
on
got
little
the caves.
adventures, yeah, and then explore the ruins.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
This is why Lysander doesn't make any sense in his own universe and is a bad villain as a result. In what world did you have this economic sparsity where everyone fights over shit? You live in a utopia where everyone gives people shit? Yeah, if Pokemon was able to kind of describe more other than him just saying that, Kalos seems to be pretty well off.
Right?
Like, Pokemon feels like a universe in which either like universal basic income is truly universal, or things just don't cost very much, or you could just get things for free. Like,
Fortree City would be a cool place to vacation.
oh yeah, yeah, I think so. I would want to visit. I want to visit a lot of places, but I think Olivine. That's the one with Jasmine's gym, right? In
Yes.
Johto. Olivine is, I think, one of the places I would most want to visit in real life if it was if Pokemon was real.
Yeah, nah, for realies, I would love to see, like, a YouTube video of Pacific Log Town. I would not want to be standing in Pacific Log Town.
Fucking, like, Tokyo Lens Explorer-esque video of
Yeah,
somebody
walking
taking a
around
walk
Pacific
through.
Log.
Yeah. Think I'd like Sutopolis, night sky with no light pollution. True.
Gosh.
Also, just be fucking cool to see a town built into a volcano remnant.
Yeah, no, Pine, if I could, what was it, Agate Village? If I could, like, go on hikes and stuff there, that would be pretty cool. I get to, like, visit the Celebi Shrine and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't seem too bad at all.
Beat the hell out of Justy. Yeah, Gen 3 is really good towns in general. Yeah, yeah. I think any, like, harbor town is a place I'd really love to visit in Pokemon. That's why I say Olivine. It's, like, it looks really nice. You could probably see... I don't know, in my interpretation, I think you could probably see Cyanwood, over the water, but it'd be really far away.
Yeah, Slateport, Lily Cove, Sunny Shore.
Yeah. Slateport has everything. It's Slateport...
And, like...
No, what's the town that Brawly's in?
Dewford.
Dewford! Okay, in Dewford you take the ferry to Slateport.
Pastoria.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
Snowpoint City would be a fun, like, little, like, week-long cabin trip as long as you bring your snow gear and maybe some, like, maybe a sled.
I think it'd be interesting to go there, like, during, like, the summer, where, like, only the locals are there, and just see what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah. I forget the name of the, town you started in Sword and Shield.
Stella, there's the boat. You can take the boat there.
People remember the, name of the starting town in Galar? So that's also very, like, picturesque. And there's Wooloos. There's Wooloos everywhere.
Yeah, it's like 3 houses.
Fire Emblem!
Fire Emblem!
No, that's not Search. Oh, the Mushroom Town, though. That one's pretty cool. I feel like Galar, if it's on the same scale as the UK, that's more of a visit for like a day or two kind of trip rather than a vacation location for me, I think. Um, yeah, Celestic Town would also be neat because there's all those like other there's also ruins there here.
Yeah.
And it's also like very mountainous. I think Celestic Town would be an interesting like
Yeah, I think that
town to traverse.
I think Salacion would be more picturesque with all the woods.
Yeah. Like Celestic Town feels like it would have like less to do there.
Mhm.
Trying to think of Gen 5 locations because I'm realizing I don't really have a lot of those. Also, Ecruteak City I think would be fun just because of the rich. It seems like in Johto, like Ecruteak City is like the center of like Johto culture.
Yeah. At least the old culture. Because Goldenrod is the center of the pop culture.
Yeah, but Ecruteak I think is just like a place I'd really love to go to like see like, you know, all the old history.
Yeah.
You go to like Paldea or Galar, you get to take the sky taxi.
Unova, like, I think it'd be cool to check out like Nakrine City.
Oh, the museum there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also got like that railroad, I think.
Yeah, the old rail infrastructure and all the warehouses and the really cool cafe with the guy that plays music.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a perfect town for us to visit on a date together.
Yeah. Yeah, Village Bridge would be interesting also.
I want to go visit the Pokemon League. No, not to challenge the Elite Four. I want to
look at it.
I just want to look at this fucked up Parthenon on the mountain. I got it right. I didn't say Pantheon.
Yay!
Oh, Placessi Ranch as well is very lovely. There are like fun Gen 5 locations, but what Eve said about the landscape like jumping around too much in a way that doesn't really flow very well is kind of like the big thing about Gen 5. It feels a little sectioned.
Yeah.
It's not a bad region, I should say. It's just in the design of it, they I think could have done a little better at not having it be too jarring location to location.
The sequel helped with that.
Yeah. I think it was a good design in Black and White 2 to start you in a completely different location and then have you rejoin the usual route in Castelia.
Yeah, and I mean, Arceus is like, okay, here I am, I'm in the past. They don't have fucking vaccines here, they don't got electricity. What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Pokemon are scary.
Can I even, like, speak the language in this old-ass place?
You just gotta do the silent protagonist thing. You just gotta like not talk and just kind of nod or shake your head.
Yeah, but how will I understand what people are saying?
Just smile and nod. I'm in the gallows. Or wait, no, not wait, what is the thing that they put your head and hands through and lock you? Stockade?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Gallows region.
I also just like generally have not put any thought into like Alola locations just because that's like not my scene. I'd want to. Santa is so good for being so like temperate to cold. This is like perfect for me.
Yeah. Now, I don't want this micro stream to accidentally become a regular length stream, so I feel like we gotta save this discussion for next time.
I gotta fucking put some pizza
Yeah.
in some container or something.
For real.
Y'all, continue discussing this and chatting in the Discord.
Yeah, very accommodating to Ease. We are down on your level right now to talk to you about this.
Ease is like Tired Dog, and we're like the really tall, much more detailed drawn women.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, take care, Bed Bieber.
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. We got one Pokemon out of the honey trees, so that's something. If I try it again, I guess I'll do another micro stream so we can check our pulls and whatnot. For now, no Pearl stream this week on account of I will be in GR with Mimebo in person and we'll be going to a hockey game. But
I don't think a Fire Emblem stream on the 23rd because of you will
I'll
be
still
getting
be
back.
coming back, yeah. But technically today, yes, Fire Emblem stream with Vanny. So you got that to look forward to. God knows how many hours from now. Let's all agree to get good sleep so that we're ready for when that happens.
Yes.
Alrighty. See y'all around, gamers. Have a good day, good night, good week. However long it is until we see each other again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.